Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. Butterbean's got a target on his opponent from the moment he steps out of that locker room to every step he takes during this ring walk. You can see exactly what's in his scope. Lewis's ring walk is very interesting here. This isn't over-the-top emotion. This isn't a guy with an intense glaring stare. Just a guy going to do his job.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. Able to land the jab. Teddy, the expectation in a matchup like this, a power puncher versus power puncher, is that the fight's not going to last long. But what if it does? Then what?
The guy with less power is going to win because he's a guy that has a reserve in a place that he's ready to go to in case the power is not there.
Lewis is showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Halfway through this round. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Lewis. Butterbean's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Now he ties up there. How about a return to sender with the left hand? A headshot blocked. Butterbean's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Turns over that hook upstairs. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body because the body's not moving.
A nice clean jab by Lewis. A flush hook scores well for him. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Up top with the right hand. He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Hook, hook.
comes right back with a shot of his own. You know, we only show up when it's time to watch them do their thing for the fight, but they're really working at it day in and day out just to make weight. What's so tough about making weight in boxing?
Well, it can weigh you down. I mean, it takes discipline. And all of a sudden, it allows you a trail of excuses, because now you can start to say, well, gee, you know, I didn't do this. You know, it's the drudgery of it, and it's the consistency of it. When you have to stay at a weight and you have to watch that weight, you have to balance it where you're also going to be able to have a physicality when you get in the ring. You don't want to be weak, so you want to get that right balance where you're disciplined, you get the weight down, but you don't lose that physical edge.
He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Lewis's left landing well.
Unload! Don't let him get to you, kid.
Able to cover up that gut. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
Lennox Lewis with a big right hand.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move!
Focus! Lewis is giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already.
Yes, he has established the jab, and now his opponent has to think about moving his head so he can get past it.
And now the right hand lands because of the work done by the jab. There's a straight right hand. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Overhand right can be so effective. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Lewis is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Missed the body shot. And now you can see him utilizing the jab.
You know, a lot of times you see a guy on the outside bouncing around, staying away. You understand the use of a jab. But when you're coming forward, you have to come forward with a cover. And that jab, that's the cover.
You're not focusing.
Hook lands from Lennox Lewis. 10 seconds to go in this round. And now he scores well with the straight right. And this round comes to an end.
You want this fight? Just listen to me, man.
We got it.
If you want this fight, you got it.
This is turning into a wasted effort here as we reflect on the first 3 rounds and get a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Yes, he's throwing punches, but nothing's landing clean. He's down on your scorecard 3-zip.
Yeah, he's wide open every time he throws, and he's getting caught counters, especially that right hand, right up the middle.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Unable to score with the hook. He's committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well up top. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Lennox Lewis is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. where he wants to be able to do some damage with his opponent backed up against the ropes.
Stay away from the inside. Keep working the body.
Lennox Lewis scores with the left hand. Good flush double jab by Lewis. And he just holds on there. Butterbean's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Lewis is getting a big reminder here. The evening is not over. The job is not finished. Go out and keep at it. Nice block by Lennox Lewis. Really frustrating his opponent now. Lennox Lewis is so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. He's sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. Butterbean's left working well that time. He has his target. He lands the straight right. Oh, what a left hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
Joe, in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you could go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Lewis's combination punching is working well here. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs.
Hands up.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Butterbean's inability to get away from his opponent's left hand is so evident.
And it's going to stay that way if he doesn't change something. He needs to move the other direction, away from that punch.
Side to side. All right, breathe. Deep breath. Get some water.
We got
You
it.
good? You all right? Breathe. Nice work on the outside. Keep it up. Nice work. Nice work. You're doing well.
There you go.
And with the start of this round, the halfway point of this fight. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Solid hook upstairs. Butterbean's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Butterbean's doing a poor job. There's no other way to really say it. I mean, he's sitting there trying to stay committed to being a counterpuncher, but in the meantime, the fight is getting away from him in a big way.
Yeah, he needs a plan B right now. You know, he came in with plan A, Joe, but plan B is what he needs. He has to find another way to create offense. He's not going to be able to do it countering on the back end.
Butterbean's going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good, solid counter. Halfway through this round here. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Headshot lands, was a hook. off the uppercuts. Great exchange.
Double up your jab.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own.
Let's go.
Clean and crisp. That is the way to describe the punching we've seen out of him tonight. Not much left in this fight. Teddy, not much doubt as to who's controlling.
No, a triangle is better than a square. Why? More sides. And he has shown me a lot of sides. Given angles, counter punching, working inside, working outside. That's why he's the man.
The action starts up again, but it's only favored one man. Hard to see this fight going the distance based on what we've witnessed so far.
It's okay. Pay him back.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one.
Looking good.
Butterbean's in desperate need of an adjustment here. His style is not conducive to this fight turning around right now. These middle rounds are not being won by a brawling style.
No, not at all. If he had a physical guy in front of him, he'd get away with it. But he's got a technician in front of him. A guy who's just taking him apart, little by little.
Keep doing what you do.
He comes with the straight right hand. Great hook to the head that time. Butterbean's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Wow, look at that, trading shots. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. To the head he goes with a left hand.
Okay, now we work. All right? We need to start throwing punches in bunches. Let's go to work now.
Well, there's Teddy's scorecard as we start round number 8 here. And you can see one man out in front of the other. You know, the problem I have with the guy who's trailing here, Teddy, is he has not shown us an ability to land and connect with any power shots at all. I don't know that he can pull this out of the fire.
No, I agree with you. You know, he's got a small caliber gun, and guess what? There's no bullets left in the chamber. I don't see him pulling it out of the fire.
Lewis's defense has been just unbelievable tonight. I mean, Teddy, you take such appreciation seeing a guy putting forth his craft like this.
Yeah, you do, and that's why he's able to have such a long career. That's why he's able to be, you know, so consistently good, because he doesn't take a lot. He doesn't get worn out. He's fresh.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Keep moving.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Lewis is showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good flush shot by Lennox Lewis. Hits him in the mug with the right. Butterbean's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way.
Nice work. Boom.
right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. Lewis is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. So he puts forth another punishing display. Lewis is dominating this fight from start to finish, and the end is getting near.
Yeah, and his opponent's looking like he's got Everlast written on his forehead. I mean, he looks like a bag.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. Parries that punch intended for the head. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Lennox Lewis's opponent has to find a way to close that gap. He can't just let him control this fight from the outside.
And the way he's got to do it is, first of all, get to the starting gate. He's not getting to the starting gate. You know, his opponent stepping away from him, step up into the right position a little bit, bring your feet forward, and then use that jab to come in. And make sure you take steps. Don't lunge. Walk your way in behind that jab.
Solid left hand to the head. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Butterbean's left now getting into the mix. Good flush shot upstairs. Halfway through the 9th round. Not much action as he just ties up. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Lewis. Looks to the head. Butterbean's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
Oh, hands up, hands up. Focus. All right, listen, you need to create more counters, okay? Slip his punch, then throw it straight right down the middle.
No turning back now. 10th round is upon us. Last round of the fight. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Big shot he just scored with. Not a good sign. He goes to the canvas for the first time tonight.
2, 3. Focus.
Butterbean's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. Able to get rid of that one. Halfway through this 10th and final round. Butterbean's right hand scores well that time. Lennox Lewis is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Sizzling hand speed we saw moments ago. Heck of a combination, but pretty easy to get it off when you're that fast.
Yeah, it is. And what it causes, too, is besides us saying, ooh, that we see those quick hands and the judges, marking it down. Also, it makes the opponent keep his hands in his pocket. He's afraid to move his hands because the other guy's so much faster.
Goes up top with a right hand. And a well-placed combination by Lewis. Lewis is now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Good way to bring it back with the left hook after landing that right to the head. The unexpected final bell, as we will now await to hear the judges' scores.
We thought the styles of these two guys, they would go after each other early, but sometimes too much respect for each other, and that's what it turned out.
Lewis's dominating performance gets the payoff with the decision. A unanimous decision. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
It was an easy one to score. I mean, he did it fundamentally well. It wasn't just with talent. He did it with the jab. He did it with control and range, going to the body. Great night.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.